Hello everyone and welcome to JTPlays. I am your host and player, Just in Time. And I thank you for joining me today on Twitch and later on YouTube. Boy, that was a bit more than what I normally do. I don't know. You'll have to tell me if that's something you guys prefer or not. Alright, my monitoring devices are on point today. Right, so I'm trying something a little different today. Instead of my desktop being my primary monitor for the Twitch stream to let me know how things are going, I'm using my laptop, which most of the time will be on Map Genie, but I thought it might be nice if people chat to me and I see it on the screen instead of just vocalizing. I might want to put something in the chat itself. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes I see it just when it's about to fade, too, so this will allow me to actually go there and read. And, you know, I can also look at my laptop instead of my desktop. So I've got my PS5 hooked up to my desktop monitor, and I have to change inputs if I want to look at Twitch. And I just realized, now on episode 22, that's stupid. I've got a laptop in front of me. Why not just change tabs instead of inputs? Inputs actually, with my monitor, has been known, if I do it too much in a row, to just completely bork the software that it has, and it just stops displaying on one or more inputs. So I should have figured this out way sooner. Let's put it that way. To start off, we are going to recap a bit. Not a lot of recapping to be done. I'm probably going to... I know I mute a lot to spare you guys various things, but I'm going to probably be doing that a lot more today. Seem to be developing a throat thing, which, not fun. I got a thing outdoors this evening that I have to go to, and if I'm going to be, like, clearing my throat and it's non-stop, it's not going to be fun for anybody around me. Alright, so, it's pretty much more the same of what we've been doing lately, but we're making immense progress. I eliminated a few quest targets in the last stream. Came across one and we spared them. Because they're on my spare list. Speaking of, I should bring my spare list up. Just in case such a thing happens again. We gathered more legendary chests, obviously. Well, only one of them was heart-locked this time. I think I only broke one castle. So, the rest were wild chests. Or, yeah, I'll still call them wild if they're not in forts. Or, oh, well, no, because we did some coffins. So, those I will count, or one coffin? I think we did one coffin last stream. My brain. But one legendary chest in a coffin, so I wouldn't call that one wild. But we picked up a couple of them that were just out there. A couple of enemies around them, if that. Of course, a few collectibles. And I showed you how to... I'm sure anybody watching this already knows better than I do. Something I didn't notice until about a week or two ago. Or no, just about a week ago, after my last stream that week, I noticed that you could change characters without using a fast travel point. You could do that right on your Mastery tab. Was it Mastery? Or is it this one? Oh no, sorry, Inventory tab. Right there at the bottom. play as Yasuke. I could do that right now if I wanted to. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't notice it, but it is not unusual for me not to notice subtle things like that the game doesn't write out now tell you. Let's see. Again, some collectibles, and I bring up the switching to characters because one of which was a common crest that Yasuke had to pick up. Fortunately, that was an easier way out than previous. And some keys, though there's only like 1 or 2 sets. So, and speaking of keys, it is time to check the exchange. I want to try to do that first every stream. And still don't have that Sakura Fox or the autumn pig that I'm looking for. I kind of want the elegant Sakura tree, but this picture makes it look dead. Why would I want that? They should have taken a better picture of it where it showed off the pink blossoms, and maybe I'd have snapped it up by now. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, if you want your hideout to look super creepy, there you go. That's cool. I do like that, actually. What's this one? Oh, the Sakura skin. Okay. I'll probably pick that up at some point. Sliver of Smoke katana. It's a poison katana, so if any of those interest you. I haven't done the Animus quests yet. They only dropped yesterday, and I was majorly preoccupied by another game that just released. Nice day for fishing. I'm a Viva La Dirt League fan. Haven't been for very long, but I really like their stuff. And I wanted to get that game, so I did. And I played it yesterday almost exclusively. So that's what I was doing off camera yesterday. Hope you guys had a fun day as well, like I did. All right. How about we get into it? Let's see. What are we doing? Oh. I don't have that bookmarked properly. I need to change that. So, where we are right now. Oh, wow. That looks like that road down there just kind of makes it look like there's some sort of circle around the place. You might notice that I'm already on a viewpoint. That's because... Oh, it's starting to snow. Sweet. That's because we are starting Kii. It is our last province to clear with Naue. Because she can do all the generic stuff as well as just the Naue stuff. I'm expecting the cleanup with Yasuke for all the Yasuke stuff to go much faster. Much faster. But we are beginning Kii today in the northwestern section. This is a long, skinny province that stretches east-west. So when I'm going to give instructions for it, wow. In the description, it's going to be a little weird. It's going to be mostly, it's just going to be like all, hey, west or east or central. Not a whole lot of northern Kii or southern Kii going to be happening. All right, so we are currently in, let's see, Tsuchibashi Fort. This is Kii. All the way up. See, you can see this. Look at this. Okay, so there might be some good northeastern directions there. You know what? It's a little fatter on the edges than it is in the middle because Yamato seems to stomp on it. So I'm going to definitely call this northwestern Kii. This whole strip we can call Northwestern while we're doing stuff in there. There we go. That works. That makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, it didn't really upset me, but just, you know, I'm being extra today, as the opening showed you. So yeah, this is our Daisho hunt. There's 2 of these guys in here. Doesn't look like there's any collectibles, just the chest in a different building than here, because it's a fort. There's no pagoda. We're going to hunt those Daisho down and loot the chest. There is a Kura key. Oh, hey, there's our first Daisho. Oh, we got a dude down here. This guy's not looking up. That is just... Someone needs to be court-martialed, I swear. Some of these people... Yep, I'm just going to look straight ahead. That'll cover everything and everybody. Just straight ahead. Nope, there's no reason for me to be looking around at all when I'm on sentry duty. Right. Some things don't show up until you're off the viewpoint. I have noticed in the past. So, we're going to give another scan. Alright. We can't pass that up. Wow, that Daisho's got lots of bars, man. That dude has so many health bars. But I am gonna blow his ass up. When we get over there. Oh, express elevator down. Cool. Oop. Sweet. That dude is getting blowed up. Oh. Hi. Let's take care of him.
It's always something.
It is always something. This is the something. Got anything to pick up? No. Cool. Alright, we're moving in. Yeah, I can't get a bead. I like to say I'm going to blow him up, but I don't have eyes on the Chinese grenade. What is going on? Alright, 1 second, guys. For some reason... Right, so I need a bead on that Chinese grenade. And I don't have it here. Wow! I wasn't expecting that to be so difficult to get line of sight. But I have another option. That's got it right there. Alright. There we go. And he didn't die. That's insanity. Wow. Bro, only took him half down. That's the kind of beefcake we're dealing with here, man.
Dead. Someone's here.
Can I kill him? I could do 4.
Where did the land?
One fewer who can go after the bell.
Nobody there. What?
Alright. Man, I wasted a bunch of stars on that guy. Alright, looking around again for keys. There's the Kura. Oh, there's our other Daisho. Man, I don't see him. I'm going to take care of this. Let's head up for that other Daisho here. Definitely looks like it's easier to climb down than up in this particular fort. There's my path up there. Kura is unlocked, it looks like, so we don't need to worry about it. No keys to be gotten. Looks like it's chock full, too. I'm gonna grab the chest. Just an engraving. Alright, we'll continue up. Now, there's the legendary chest. As usual in forts like this, it's in the top room of that tall building. Huh. Oh, there we go. There's the dude. I'm gonna say, who do you see? And keep extending your hidden blade.
This won't take a minute.
Well, curses. She grabbed a bad corner to hook up to. That's alright. There is no escape. That is correct. Not for you. There's no other bell up here, is there? No, there isn't. Cool. Yeah. Of course he does. He's moving too fast. I probably would have missed him. Assist me. You have somebody else with you now? No, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, are you guys not coming out? Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Come on now!
Where's that other guy go? There he is.
Huh?
There we go. Now, I think it's just me and him. Nope, he's got a guy next to him. Is he gonna be as beefy? Yes. Yes, he is. Alright, well, I guess we send him patrolling.
You have no honor.
I have all the honor I need, thank you. Oh, yeah. There we go. Heh. And I don't like climbing ladders as much as I like grappling, so we're going to stay down here. And alright. Really dim in here, man. Oh my goodness, Lara. Come lay down, sweetheart. Okay, so this is the Tsuchibashi Fort, legendary chest, northwestern Kii. As my cat has a moment in the background, I apologize for the noise. Lara, baby, come here. I knows it. Come here. Goodness. Lara, come here. Come on. Hi, pretty. Does yours want to come up? You want to come up and say hi? Yeah? Come here, baby. Come here, baby. I know. Come here. Come here. Come say hi to the peoples. Come here, pretty. You can do it. I know you can. Come here. Come on, Daddy's showing the mess behind us. All right. Well, if you don't want to, you don't have to, baby. Such a pretty girl. Yes, yes. Sorry. My baby talked to my cat. Did I show this already? I don't know. Maybe. Tsuchibashi Fort, legendary chest. We're in northwestern Kii. Let's see what we got. And it's a Yasuke helmet. Cool. Alright, let's see. What are we doing next? I want to go clockwise. Just because. I've been doing a lot of clockwise. But that, going clockwise takes us to a pretty big complex. Negoroji, look at all this stuff. And they've all got stockpiles in there, so if you're playing along, or you're ahead of me, this is a good spot for just picking up supplies for your hideout. There's one place... Holy crap. Well, there's a concentration of 3 in here. Trying to get a decent bead on where. I think it's there. Yeah, that's a Kura right there. So there's a concentration of 3 on my map there. But then there's, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Weirdly enough, not in the monk quarters. Oh, crap. Monk quarters. I know where I'm at. I think this is going to be restricted territory, so yeah. Let's fast travel over here. Oh, wait. I'm still in red, aren't I? I need to go up. Assuming going up is going to get me out of the red. Assumption is wrong. Cool. I need to get out. Here we go. This will get me out. There we go. Yellow. Right. And out of the yellow, too. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go to the Kakurega. Rather than the viewpoint inside on the pagoda, I'm going to go for the Kakurega. I have developed a a philosophy that you guys will most likely come at this from outside rather than in, like I can do. So, we are going to... Sorry, buddy. Circle the place and find a good point of entry. Well, that wolf just sounded a little bit like a cat. Alright. So yeah, that place was restricted. I don't know about this. Pretty sure this place is restricted. Yep, there's so much in here that you can grab if you're looking to. Oh, hi, buddy. Alright, this place, by the way, has 5 lost pages. I think that's the most we've dealt with. How close am I to... Yeah, I'm thinking probably this northeastern corner is where I'm going to want to go. So let's stop tiptoeing and let's run. It's probably not the best way to enter. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's a natural entry here. Hell, the rocks over here are just slippery as you can imagine. There is actually a point of entry. Look at that. I was wrong. Alright, so let's do the thing. Oh, wow, there's a common crest in here? That's going to be annoying. Well, I didn't notice that before, but there's a common crest right there. So we'll have to make sure we clear that. We just had a season refresh last stream, and I haven't played since, so we should be all right with clearing them out and then bringing in Yasuke. But it does look like there's a nice entrance here, so we'll start our search over here. I got lucky. I guess I could have gone around a different way and found a way in. I could have been going around this whole time. Oh, hey, this is what this is for. This is Negoroji Temple grounds. It is northwestern Kii. There are 5 lost pages here for a knowledge point. It is restricted territory. I think. Maybe. I feel like it was. There's our first lost page. Sweet. Well, it's not. So cool. It was just the stuff farther towards the road that was. Alright. Oh. Oh, hey, cool. I was going to go up higher, but that would have been a mistake. There's the first one. There is, like, rooftop parkour stuff over here. So maybe there's a quest here later. And it becomes restricted. I don't know. But let's look around and find the next lost page. Well, there's one there. This is high. This is the pagoda. I just feel like this should be one, you know? There should be one here. There's one there. Oh, there's one there. Okay. Let's look at this one. And we'll head over to this one, and then we'll look around for more. This one is underneath, so we're going to have to find a way under. I could see slightly better in the dark with Eagle Vision on, but I don't see a spot. Get under. Here's my opening. Come on. That's weird. I don't see an opening to get under. Usually there's like a bush around one or something. Okay. Did I miss a trap door? I don't see a trap door. Oh, hey, right here. There we go. Yeah, so it's right behind some clay pots, and I tried to break them. I should have known better. One of the updates that they did completely made everything in shrines unbreakable. Usually when they have something under here, they've got a tool refill, but I don't see one. That's fine. Let's get back out and search for others. But alright. I guess that's not a terrible thing that we can't break them to see it better. Because then you won't accidentally break them and be looking for it and not find. So yeah, it's right behind the... I wish we had a light source. Because I don't know what's next to this pot. Oh, it's a barrel. Okay, there's a covered bucket, a covered barrel, and a pot. And then there's another pot, so right between. You can see it now, because the moon's coming up, and it's shedding a little bit more light. Alright, let's look around for more. There's our next target. Wow, this one's really spread out. This one seems to be under as well, but not nearly as bad. Alright, that's 4 out of 5. Here's the next one. There it is. Hello, puppy with the glowy eyes. Holy crap, those eyes are glowy. How high is this taking me? Too high. Let's just scramble up. Here we go. Alright, there's our knowledge point. Oh, so many squeaky, swinging things. Alright, that's our 5 items in here. Now we need to go clear out around this and make it safe for Yasuke. Alright, that's where we're going. And they said that they improved the standing jump for Yasuke and Naoi. To what degree? No idea. This seems to be a good entry point for him, I think. And we're outside of the yellow zone, so we're not going to be restricted from bringing him in. Let's see what we got in here. Alright, Kamon's down on the ground floor. Stop sleeping. I was awake. Huh. It can't be that easy. And then he'll be able to just get right back out. Oh. Hi, dude. What are you doing out here? That's super weird of you to be out here. Alright, well, let's switch to Yasuke real quick. And pick up this common crest. Hoping he can climb this wall. I have not tested the, quote-unquote, improvements. Oh, someone sees the body. This might turn into a bigger fighting exercise than I was expecting. It's not one for crouching, is he? Alright, this is going to be big. I'm going to test my Yasuke fighting skills. Kill me, huh? Nice. Nice. Not terrible. Alright, so he is kind of a juggernaut. Now that I've got him leveled up some, he's not nearly as bad as I thought he was going to be for me. Alright. I'll get him on the move spot. This is the common crest. Which one is it? Let's see. Ikki clan common. We're in Negoroji Temple grounds. Just in this little restricted zone here on Negoroji Konrenba. So, right about here. This is still about northwestern Kii, about as northwestern as you can get with the shape of it. Your fast travels are definitely Negoroji Kakurega. Or Negoroji Tahoto Pagoda. And this is contrary to what I was expecting. This is not restricted, but inside here is. So, here's our common crest. Ikki common. Well, crap. We can just probably walk right out the door now. Don't even need to worry about climbing. Alright, let's get Naue back. That arrow to the face in melee combat was kind of satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that one immensely. Alright. We have next. There is. Where are you? There you are. There's a Jizo statue along the road out that way. I'm going to fast travel to here to get me more in line. Pretty sure I'm also missing some shuriken still. So I'm going to check that. Yeah, I'm still missing a couple. So let's refill those before we ride across the land. I hear a kitty. Let's get out of the alleys here and onto the main road before I summon my mount. Hey, what's up, guys? Oh my goodness! Why are they so cute? Oh, hey. That works. Thought I heard a flautist for a second. Probably imagining things. Picking up sand. Bed back or arm? Bed back. Excuse me, sir. My apologies. That's a long straight bridge. Hey guys, what's up? Ooh, that wind sounds cold. Made me shiver. What's the sound? Making faces at my eldest. Put that tongue back in your mouth. Alright, here we are. I'm going to check after this one to see how many we have left. There can't be that many left. This is our last, province. So, this Jizo Statue. Northwest Kii, like I said, this section, this strip of land, I'm going to call Northwest. Central's right about here. So that's still kind of northwest of Central. So I feel good about that choice. Yeah, you've got yourself Mandoyama Tower. That would get you closer. There does seem to be a road that goes up to whatever fortress or former fortress that was. So that'll get you straight down to here. But I was down over here. I took a shorter one. Mostly because I was like, yeah, I don't see it. You don't see it up there. I don't see it up there. I should have zoomed out and checked, but I didn't. That probably would have got us there a little faster. Maybe. It's a little windy. Who knows? Jizo Statue. That's what we're here for. Jizo. And then we're going to check and see how many we have left. Can't be much. Oh, wait. It's got to be on the map screen for that to work. Where are we at? No. 9 left. Oh, why did I do that? I do that every time. Well, not every time, but I do it a lot. Okay, we've got some keys over here by a very tiny town called Gojo. And we will grab those after I mark the town, or the Jizo Statue. But that is on the road. On the road again. Yep, I broke the melody on purpose. I can't afford the royalties. That said, my view count's probably too low for them to even notice. Was that a... No, I don't think so. But hey, we're here. We're in Gojo. Wow. Great parking job in that way. Someone's cat's having a moment. Where is it? There it is. Ah. There's the tree I was looking for. Oh, she wouldn't jump to it. Alright. Okay. So, in this spot of Gojo, just southeast of the actual town marker, we're in northwest Kii. Your closest and easiest fast travel is going to be Mandoyama Tower. And this is just 30 keys. We're on a tree. See the tree? We're on a tree. That's how you get to it. Alright, so that strip is done. Next thing to do... I kind of want to skip... I think I'm going to skip over the piece of Yamato that is encroaching on this territory. And I'm going to go hit over here and see what we have to pick up. And then we'll continue around and spiral towards the center. So, looking at what's over here. Ooh, I should check my list for that, because that is not. Okay. Do I have a fast travel over here? I do. I do have a fast travel over here. Well, I'm kind of have to go a little counter, I think. Maybe. That's a nice, very noticeable ridge of rock right there. Yeah, we'll head over to the Path of Chosen. We'll fast travel from here, go to the Path of Chosen. And we'll do that. See what the road from the Leap of Faith point for this looks like. Alright. Where am I at down here, anyway? Still pretty close to that Jizo statue. We could probably path there from here later, but it's probably better to go to the Riverside Kakurega. It'll just take us to this bridge, then to that bridge. Most likely. But we have our path marked. Grab our mount and startle a deer. That works. How's our season progression going? Oh, we are a quarter of the way through already. There are again quest targets that only show up in the winter. And for that quest, they are all here in Kii. So, yeah. One of them is nearby. So is another Yamabushi, really.
It is devoted to two gods who saved Emperor Jinmu.
Saved him how?
They threw themselves into an oncoming storm. so the Emperor could reach land. Such noble sacrifice.
Yeah, gods sacrificing for an emperor? Come on.
Yamabushi attacked my brother on the way to the shrine. He ran away up the cliffside, climbing and leaping like a monkey.
You're telling stories.
Am not. I can show you my brother's bloody bandages.
Ugh, gross. Okay, show me.
Yay, kids. So, yeah. Wow. Hey, guys. Boo? Kitties. Oh, hey. Let's back up. Ooh, that was gracefully done. All right, we are at the Path of the Chosen. So is Hayden going to be here? Hayden Christensen, the Chosen? All right, sorry. Sorry, my bad. Just a little bit of geeky stuff. This is northeastern Kii Province. The fast travel I used was the Siwara Inari Shrine. Viewpoint. And then there's also Kakurega here, Shingu Kakurega, you can get to. Or if you don't have any of this stuff cleared yet, and you have more Yamato stuff, we've got these three here. You can just head on over. But yeah, it's kind of deep in the weeds over here. And we just heard a rumor about another Yamabushi in the area, so we'll probably go after him next. I'm going to do a second swing just to make sure. There we go. Yep, every time. Every time. I'm bad at this, guys. I'm really bad at this. How do I get back out of here? You know what? We're going to swim off this way. So yeah, there's a rope there. If you can make the jump to the points and walk on the rope over here, I am apparently non-proficient. Come on, there's got to be a way for those of us who fail to get up here. There we go. Don't do that. That's not part of it. This is part of it. Yep. No, don't smirk at me, woman. Seriously. My wife's over there smirking at me. Oh, come on! I hit the button! I hit the button, though! I saw the prompt, and I hit it when it prompted me. This is garbage. Ugh. So it's issues with my
Just laugh, or you're screwing the screen.
It's issues with my manual dexterity with my hands, which have suffered over the years from arthritis. That makes me turn off the QTE tests. I wish we could have automatic button presses for traversal in general. That would be great. My hands are too slow for this crap. Ugh. That was kind of dark there for a minute. Oh, hey. That's a corpse. Okay. Wonder what's going on with him. Oh no! Did I see... Was there a prompt? I think there was a prompt. But there is a way to get back up. Handily. There we go. Yeah, I'm really showing my skill with this one. Now I'm supposed to be better at this than me. What is this stuff? Okay. We are up high, man. This is the highest we've been on any of the... There's more blood. A more corpse. That's what I was about. Yep. Another corpse. Cool. Huh. So, part of the path of the chosen is just swimming? Neato. You can give me something to jump across? Well, yeah, we've seen how proficient I am at that, so I guess it doesn't matter for me. Oh, crawling back through here. Wait, is there anything over here? No. Okay. Wow, that's bright. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. So, we are at the end of the Path of the Chosen. And the Clifftop Yamabushi is here. So, yeah. Looking, that's who's been leaving those corpses. So yes, we are... The Clifftop Yamabushi is going to be at the end of the Path of Chosen. This is northeastern Kii Province. We're just going to assassinate him. I don't need this fight. And there he is.
That man was deranged. How long has he been out here hunting people? How long has he been alone? And he said, for Lord Nobunaga. Another Yamabushi imposter with that name on his breath.
Yeah, by assassinating, we don't get some of the dialogue. That's fine. I'm alright with that. Alright, oh hey! Another one of those boulders slashed right through that, anime that I can't remember the name of that I saw explained to me. That's an homage to. Hey, assassin symbol. So this was a Kakurega for an assassin at some point. This is the ending. Yonoshin's hood. That's what it said. Yep. Yunoshin's hood. Sweet. Okay, so it is winter. Winter is half over. There is... Oh, how far? Not very far away. There's another quest target off this way. Not far at all. It's just about right about here. That only spawns in the winter, so we're going to take this opportunity to pay him a visit. Pay them a visit. I don't know if it's what their pronouns are. But we are going to take a stab at it. Outlaw? Yes. It's just outlaws. Oh, wow. He's kind of beat up. Hanging thing? No. Alright. Not sure what you guys are doing here. Throw kunai? Good. Thank you. Actually, we need to get back on. What are we doing here, guys? Where are we at? It's in the dark, or in the winter, so... Where are you? Can't be up there. I know my mark wasn't accurate. Huh. Is there a cave around? That's possible. There is a cave. Oh. Yeah. Might be a cave. Or steps leading up? No, because we just came from the road. These guys were kind of looking off this way. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's probably going to be something way easier if we have the quest. But I, for one, would like to do it while we're here, then have to hunt them down later. Nothing behind the waterfall? Doesn't look like it. Oh no. And a bridge. Alright. Oh hey. Loot. Loot is good. Climb back up this way? I don't think so. I don't think there's enough handholds. Nope. Just a back eject. Alright, well, It's a little weird. Let's head up this way more. I'm probably just short. Let me look at the map one more time. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little short is all. There's another location that it spawns. But I don't really want to head there because a lot of them spawn there. And that's a bit much for the assassination game. I do want to head up this way. I want to see if they're there. Finding a good climb spot in the wilderness is a pain with all these slippery slopes. Good path up. That's all I'm looking for, guys. There we go. Grass. Got lots of experience doing this when I was clearing Fog of War. Alright, so now we're above where they're supposed to be. I'm thinking this one might be a quest spawn only. They're definitely not here. This does look like a spot that they would hang out, though. It makes sense. It's weird that just random spot in the wilderness is where someone marked this person. It's also possible that they walked here from somewhere else. That is completely possible. So we are going to move on. I'm going to head over. I'm going to pick up this Jizo statue. It is bugging me, though, that I can't find them. The good news is that the tidbits I've come across with the quest involving that particular quest target shows that at a certain point, all the remainders will spawn in a single location. So we'll be able to find them. I would just rather find them there. Alright, this Jizo statue is due north of the Riverside Kakurega in Kii Province. This is Eastern Kii Province. And we've got a shrine back over here that we're going to do. So we'll fast travel to the Shingu Kakurega. We are south of it, so we'll just walk up north. That said, there's keys off this way, too. Yep, there's keys right there. Oh, there's a combatant over there. Probably a Ronin hanging out. Let's grab the keys first. Alright. These keys are on the island in the center of this little pond here. That is northeast of Shingu Kakurega. And we are eastern Kii Province. Yeah, that's just a soldier. Alright, we're gonna head back across the water. I'm gonna go up and we're gonna do all these prayer spots. There's only 3 of them here. So, let's get to the center. Or not. We'll stop right here. We're at the entrance to the place. That's good enough. So this is Kumano Hayatama Taisha Shrine. There's 3 prayer spots in here. We're a knowledge point. This is Eastern Kii Province. Oh, I heard 3 whole dings. Okay, so there's 2. And there's 3. Cool! I like it when they mark real quick. Wow, an indoor prayer spot for once. This one looks, Christian festive with the red and green. Oh, right here. There's that one. There's the other one over there. That'll get us our knowledge point. Now, over in Shingu to the east, there's a food vendor. We might as well go pick that up. Alright, here's our knowledge point. Food vendor! Let's head over that way. Hello, kitty. Goodbye, kitty. Alright. This is the Shingu food vendor. They have Udon. This is northeast of the Shingu Kakurega, Eastern Kii Province. We'll pick up some Udon.
Care for some udon? Best noodles across the land. Beside my sister's salmon.
There we go. Hey, kitties. Alright, there's something else in the zone that we need to address. So, here, in this, around this pond, usually right about here, if the community is to be believed, this is the second spawning location for a Yamabushi, who spawns it looks like right there on that boat. So we're going to take a look at it. What's our progression here? We're still about halfway through the season. So, there he is. That's got to be him. That is him. He sounds drunk. Alright, so this is the primary spawn point. Not on that boat. On this dock, right about there. For the pathway Yamabushi, secondary spawn is here. This is Eastern Kii Province, northeast of Shingu Kakurega. Alright. Got him out of the way. We can't just pet the ox. That sucks. We can't pet the ox. Let's spend some of those. Alright. I've been putting them into the new rank of global passives. I love global passives. They're awesome. Let's see. Let's go with armor piercing. What's this one? Crit damage. Let's go with armor piercing. I'll just dump them all into it. Hang on. Did that complete? Did I have that many? No, 7. Oh, it just went yellow because I put some in there. Right. Cool. Don't mind me. So he's gone. I'm going to mark the primary and secondary. And we're going to continue around clockwise. And we're going to head over to Kamakura Shrine. There's only 2 prayer spots for another knowledge point. We're just going to fast travel there. Usually when there's a fast travel at a shrine like that, it makes me nervous. Makes me think that it's restricted. Could be. This is a very strategic looking location. Oh, this place. This place. There is a legendary chest nearby that I really couldn't figure out how to get to. And while we have daylight, I think I'm going to try to do that first. We can always fast travel back here to get to this place. There is... There we go. Let's see what the pathing says. It says to go this way. Yeah, and this is where I would disagree. Oh wait, it's ending here. Okay, that's cool. It could end there. I'm pretty sure we'll go up this way. I did get close before. Aha! Aha! See, in the daytime, it makes all the difference. So, I'm going to mark this for the video here. This is a legendary chest. A little off the beaten path. Your fast travel is going to be Kamakura Shrine Overlook. Or, Shingu Kakurega will get you there as well. This is Eastern Kii Province, and I'm not there yet. But coming from the viewpoint, just leap of faith off of it, and then head up the path this way. So we just... The leap of faith ends, like, right next to the road up that way. Just stick to the left here. Don't go down the stairs. Just stick up this way. And you're going to come across a broken bridge with a tree right here that I didn't see in the dark. So I'm glad it's daytime. Excuse me. There's also a grapple point that you can swing across the bridge. But I like this better. Alright. I'm gonna go up this way. Looks like... see? You can't see that white in the dark. Go up this way. And here we are. Oh, this guy's alive. Yeah, I'm not sure about this guy. I guess we just take care of him. It looks like he fought with his partner over the chest. And now he's become a sacrifice at that nice little shrine there. Alright, here is the loot. Let's grab that. Legendary long katana, loyal traveler. For Yasuke. And we don't have to traverse our way back. We'll just fast travel here. Now we'll get that shrine. Yeah, that one really perplexed me in the dark because it was really hard to see anything. Definitely wanted to take advantage while it was still daytime. Alright. This is going to be an interesting one. Really. I like this big, giant, weird boulder, double boulder shape. Just covered in rope. So, we're going to start here at the bottom of the steps. This is Kamakura Shrine. I came in on the Kamakura Shrine Overlook viewpoint. You've also got the Shingu Kakurega. This is Eastern Kii Province. There are 2 prayer spots for a knowledge point. One right in front of us. And I don't see the other one right away, so we'll have to search for it. But I do see a stairway over there around this big boulder shape. So this would be my guess for which direction we should go. There it is, right there. Alright. Oh, that white paint sucks in the dark, man. Alright, we'll hang a right here. There's the prayer spot right there. I made a right up the stairs to get to here. I think straight ahead was the viewpoint. There's another knowledge point. Okay, so next, it really bothers me that I didn't find that quest target. Let it go, let it go. I know I'm supposed to be going clockwise along the border, at least that's not supposed to. That's what I decided to do, but I'm going to come up here. We're going to go after these keys. And then I'm going to head down to the Kuji-kiri, and then down and get these down here. I think that coffin might be, it's a Yasuke coffin, but there are keys over there, so I'll grab those as well. So this is the path we're gonna go on, right here. Let's go from one mountaintop to another. Fast travel. Teleport. There are the keys, right there. It doesn't look frozen over. Let's trust it. I did that blindly once in a place that was frozen over without realizing it in the middle of winter. It's not advised. Always check. Look before you leave. Alright, so this is the Maruyama Shrine viewpoint. This is still Eastern Kii Province. 30 keys. Grab that. And then there is... We're going to then head down to the Kuji-kiri there. There's also keys next to it. I think... Yeah... Maybe not do that next. Fast traveling is going to be our best bet for that, because there's going to be a road that goes right to it. So if we're going to do that, we might as well grab these keys. Okay, I thought the keys were over here, but they're not. They're right here. Might as well grab these keys at the Kakurega. Oh, I have to be on my feet before I can fast travel. There's a great mechanic when you're in the ocean for that. If you're swimming out in the ocean, like your boat breaks under you or something, or you're just swimming out there, pause for a second, and a boat will spawn and show up. Might as well pray here while we're at this Kakurega. Get a little buff in case we run into trouble. Air health is temporarily increased. Cool. Alright, so this Kakurega here, Kumano Kakurega, is southeastern Kii Province. And the reason why I'm doing that now is because the keys are just like walk out and pick them up. So they're right here on the right. Just hanging out. And that's that. There's another set of keys next to the Kuji-kiri that we're going to go to. I'm not sure if there is a direct path, but we'll do this and we'll do this. It is guiding us, so maybe we can just run right up. Greetings to the new viewers. Appreciate you stopping by. It's always nice having the company.
Tread lightly.
Let's see if this pathing actually gets us to these keys in that Kuji-kiri from the Kakurega. That'll be nice. I like this bare stone. Oh, is it taking us through? Nope, it's taking us through the side. Okay. That's fine. Some mongrels. There are definitely people here who are doing their praying stuff. Oh, interesting. There's a haystack. Well, it got us close. We could still get there. Jump down. Alright. Okay. Okay. Ooh, pathing broke. What do we got? There we go. Alright, these keys here are on a log across the river. Spanning the river, I should say. North of Hero Shrine. This is north-northwest of Kumano Kakurega in southeastern Kii Province. There is a leap of faith point off of this pagoda that takes you to a haystack that gets you real close to it. So you can either path from here that takes you to the haystack, or you can go pick up this the prayer spots for the shrine. Oh, this one's got 5 too. And while you work your way through, then come over here and get these. Up to you. I came at it a different direction. Then we're going to grab this Kuji-kiri up here. Which, I like the Kuji-kiris. They give me good thumbnails for the videos. Alright. This is just a marvel at nature kind of Kuji-kiri, because that is a gorgeous waterfall. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Alright. Hopefully it gives me a good Sumi-e painting for it. This is the Kuji-kiri at Nachi Falls. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Yep, Nachi Falls Kuji-kiri. North of Hero Shrine. North-northeast of Kumano Kakurega. Southeast Kii Province. You are definitely better off coming at it from south, rather than from up here and following the water to it, because the drop is crazy, and there's no guarantee that you're going to have safe climb on the way down. Unless you've got Shinobi Fall, which, go for it. Jump off of it, let your stomach drop out while you're watching Naue head towards the ground. Spam that circle button. Definitely spam the circle button. But here we go, Kuji-kiri. Another knowledge point for us. I stopped mentioning the XP because 500 is no longer a big deal. The painting goes away from the waterfall. That sucks. It's still gorgeous.
Fearing the rainstorm will not prevent the flood.
It is pretty. Oh, and the sunlight is now showing it. That's gorgeous. I'm going to take a screenshot. Maybe I'll use that if I end up not liking the painting as much. I'll probably just still use the painting. It'll be easier. Alright, I'm going to do a fast travel and then get back to this. get me closer, easier. The terrain's not exactly smooth between that Kuji-kiri and the temple. Alright. Let's get ourselves back out to the road and resummon our mount. Just... I'm sorry, dude. Our very bestial Kiri skin just bowled that dude right over. Okay. Let's stop here. Right, we are just outside of... Oh. Okay. Not exactly where I was expecting to stop. Let's head back up more. Let's go up more. Before we do the whole video thing. Alright, we're here. We have arrived. This is Kumano Taisha. It's a shrine. This is southeastern Kii Province, northwest of Kumano Kakurega. And this has 5 prayer spots to it. So these are going to be fun to find. Alright, I see a gray Akita and a golden Akita, if you don't have those yet. Oh, and a white Akita puppy. So cute. So cute. Alright, so here's our first prayer spot. There's one. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's 2 off that way. And 1 off that way. Why do we have things that are not supposed to be breakable marked as breakable as throwing targets? That's weird. Alright. Thought for a minute I had a bug to write. Oh, we've got a nice view of the waterfall from here, too. Alright, there's another one. Okay, steps over here. We don't have to climb like an animal. Oh, hey! I've got all 3 of them marked for the last ones. Sweet. So you can mark them farther than you can see them, depending on your illumination. Oh, I need to lean back for a minute. As my back cracks like 30 times. I'm not sure how far away that is. I want to go this way, because this is the one I could actually see from down below. The other one, it took me getting closer. So this one's probably closest. There's stairs. Guys, there's stairs. I must resist the stairs. We'll come back, actually, and take a look. See what's going on here. I like looking in the nice little nooks and crannies of these games. Alright, the other one, there's gotta be stairs or a pathway or a walkway or something headed that way. Hello, kitties. So many kitties. They can't have that much of a rodent problem. And everybody's looking at the most beautiful sight and scenery from here. That pagoda's got to have a gorgeous view. Why that wasn't a viewpoint? That is a missed opportunity. Okay, now I can't see the next prayer spot. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was a little too far away from it. Huh. Alright, that's the last one here. That'll get us our knowledge point. I want to go down to that pagoda and maybe get a better screenshot for the thumbnail. But I also need to check out those stairs. What do we got here? Oh, more stairs. We're heading down. Probably how we're going to get to the pagoda. Not me, though. I'm going to probably go overland. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I thought that was a person. Well, someone's been sleeping here. And there's blood. This looks like a quest location. Alright. Good to know. We'll head back this way at some point, I'm sure. Looks like a quest spawn NPC. But, you know, I've got a decent screenshot if I want to use it. Let's move on. Get some stuff done. Oh, hey, look. There's a bunch of keys nearby. Down here, there's 2 sets of keys. That looks fun. We're gonna head over there from here. We'll do a quick fast travel. We are going to, yeah. Yep, that's the place, right there. There's the Yasuke's coffin from here. I mean, not Yasuke's coffin, but coffin that only he can do. When I was clearing the fog of war from that rock formation over there, I was chased by a Ronin. He was not nice. Back then, I was much lower level, and he was much higher level than me. Hey guys, what's up? I'm not here for you. That said, I'm not seeing a way around you. Oh, maybe. Maybe. I don't care about these guys. Wait a minute, why am I in a really large red zone? That is odd. That was a big red zone. That doesn't make sense. Might be a quest location for later, but I don't care. It's not what we're here for. This is what we're here for. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty then. This looks like a climb spot. Yeah, this is definitely a quest location, but we're going to mark us some keys. Not sure how we're supposed to get over there, but we'll give it a shot. Is this I can't tell if this is a climb location. Probably not. No, it's not. Alright. I guess we go this way. Awesome. I love how this game is supposed to... I couldn't have been off by more than a fraction of a degree. There's no way that a person who is trained at doing this would make that mistake. I'm a big proponent of your characters being more skilled than you as the player who doesn't have their training. She really should have been able to make that on her own without my assistance. I don't know if I can do that. Is that actually going to work? It is not. That's a good place. There's a trophy that I got in the prologue for Leap of Faith from a swing line. Here we go, guys. This is your spot. If you missed it before and you haven't been able to find it since, this is your spot. Come back here, do that. It doesn't look like I can get around there. I wonder if I can climb this mast. Can we climb the mast? Climb up. There we go. Come on. There we go. Alright. Okay, so if that's not where we're supposed to go from there, where do we go with that swing line? In the dark, snow, I don't see anywhere to go from here. Okay, we're getting some moonlight now. That'll help. We're obviously supposed to swing over somewhere. Okay, now we got some moonlight. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I don't think we're going to get anywhere. This is just a huge waste of time. Okay. Maybe it's for backtracking. I don't know, man. There really should be a way to continue from there. But I can climb up here. I can climb up the mast. We can get the keys, I'm sure. I'm sure? I think. It's not letting me climb up any farther than that. How about here? Can we climb up farther? We can. Alright. This mast looks to be a little bit more climb friendly. Alright, here we go. This is a pain. So, there is a path that takes you from this tip of the island around to about here, and a swing line that takes you this direction but it doesn't take you anywhere at all. It is a good swing line to getting the trophy where you leap of faith off of a swing line. That's the only real use that I can see of it currently. If you want to just come for the keys, that'll get you over here. Then you just need to swing around to where you can climb up to get the keys. And that's where we are. We are in southeastern Kii Province. We are south of the Kumano Kakurega. 30 keys. Here we go. Then, off that way is some more keys. Let's climb up here. There we go. We have a path over. Alright, let's mark them so we can see what we're doing. But this way has an actual path. There they are. Looks like that is a path coming from the other direction. I don't see how to get from there to here. I also don't see how to get from here to there. There's a nice, circle of driftwood that usually means something. I'm gonna say that there's probably a chest down there. Might be too high up to see it. Let's find out. No? No chest. Awesome. So someone just set a diving target for no reason. That's cool. That's always cool. I like that. Where is this thing? There it is. Alright. Here we are. These keys are on this island, at the tip of a busted-off mast. Or yardarm, whatever. Some sort of spire that sticks out. This is southeast Kii Province. We are about southeast from Kumano Kakurega. 30 more keys for your collection. Oh, I see what's going on here. Someone's got it marked. I haven't gotten that far in the game yet, quest-wise. There's supposed to be some sort of an Animus anomaly. And if Valhalla's any indication, there's going to be Animus constructs put in place for you to leap across, probably. That's my guess at this point. I know a lot of you have already done this, and you will know whether or not I'm correct. I don't know, and we will see. It'd be nice if they had a boat for me to take here. But I am curious where this goes, if there's a boat at the other end of wherever we are here. I could always get somebody to come pick me up. Ah, there's a chest up here at least. Oh, this is the dive point, but it's not... It doesn't get us there. That's probably for the Animus thing. Alright, I'm going to swim out and show you guys the boat spawn mechanic that they have. Damn, this water's gotta be cold this time of year. I don't think I'm far enough away from shore. Oh, hey, someone's headed for me. Yep. To the rescue, as expected.
Sorry about this.
Yep. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll try not to destroy your boat. You can have it back in a second. The water can actually, if it's cold enough, even salt water can get slushy. So, that's fun. I thought I heard some sort of chime to my right while I was zooming, but Yeah, alright. Let's get a marker. Let's see where we're headed. I'm way too far away from pretty much anything for a fast travel to be useful. That said, fast traveling here gets me a road to follow. I want to check this out. There's supposed to be an itinerant vendor here, itinerant merchant there, and I do want to check it out and see if they are present. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get there unless I hit a road, I think. Oh, wait. I say as I find a way. I find a path. Find your path, people. What time is it? That's not bad. We've got time. Hey! That's not them on the left, by the way. It's never how their setup looks. Usually a decent size gathering of people. And there is nobody here. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm starting to think that they only show up for Yasuke. So that's that one. There's supposed to be another one like over here, too. This is where we're headed. Pick up another Jizo statue. Well, that elk was upset. Or deer, whatever it is. Okay. This will be, what, 8 left? 7 left? That's awesome. Alright, Jizo Statue. This is still about southeastern Kii Province. I think the best way to go would be to come from Kumano Kakurega if you have it unlocked. And then you could just path along the road to it. It's just across the bridge here. And then you'll be able to use the auto-follow of your mount to get there. And there's our Jizo statue. Now this road actually has 3 potential itinerant merchants. The next one's here. The next one's like around here. Yeah, right about there. So we'll take a look, see if we can't find one on camera for a change. Every time I find one, they're off camera. I don't like that Map Genie's got them all marked as port traders. But hey. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that because there's bad guys here, that the itinerant merchant is not. So that is pretty much how that works. These spawns can be either or. Yep, these are all outcasts. This is the kind of clearing that it would be, though. So I'm going to reset it to here. There's a little deer. It looks... There we go. I was going to say, it looks like my mount doesn't want to go through everything. We've got some more keys. Oh! that area that I was talking about where I was chased by a Ronin was not where I was chased by a Ronin. Alright, no itinerant merchant here. That's weird. So many of them marked by the community, and they're just not there. This is where I was chased by that Ronin. Which makes more sense, because there's a road here that goes there, so. And lucky me, there is a road there. So I can just path to it. We're going to go by a horse archery location. Just pretty weird.
Who is skilled enough to take my Yabusa?
Alright. We're going to get ourselves some keys in the shallows. Oh, there's a light on over there. That makes me curious. Nothing on the map, but hey, who knows? Alright, these 30 keys here are on this busted up peninsula-looking grouping of rocks. Southern Kii Province. The central is pretty big in this province. I'm going to call this southern. You can get here from here if you want. If you have it unlocked, you can always swim over or take a rescue boat that comes at you. Other than that, your best bet is Untitled Kakurega and come down that way. Or if you don't have one that close, Kumano Kakurega, the road connects, and you'll get at least to the horse archery location, and then you can walk the rest of the way. And then the next thing we're going to do, I would go to Mount Odo Camp, but there doesn't seem to be anything there. So we're going to go to the Jizo Statue. Grab my mount, and we will pass. I'm really not looking forward to the horse archery. I just am not. It's going to be another one of those things to where
Who is skilled enough to take my
the characters should have more skill than the player. And they still make the player do it. I mean, yeah, they've got the skill to use the weapon. I am not trained in archery or use of a firearm. Still, their skill has to be better than mine. People complain about some of the crossovers that they do for these games and the special effects breaking their immersion. But nobody complains about how your highly skilled, highly trained character relies on your unskilled, clumsy hands to complete challenges. Breaking immersion. Nobody complains about that. Well, I'm one. I'll complain about it. That is garbage, in my opinion. But hey. I'm in the minority. This Jizo statue is south of Mount Otto Camp. You can see it right there. It is northwest of the Hashigui-Iwa Overlook. I know I butchered that, and I apologize. If you want just a road that gets there, I'm pretty sure Yeah, there's a road straight down from Yutani Kakurega. So that'll get you straight there. Probably, yeah. Looks like there's a road from Takahara Kakurega as well. So those will get you right here. And this is southern Kii Province. I kind of want to check my total again because I haven't been keeping track since we saw that we had 9 left. I'll check after I mark these keys right there. And let's check our Jizo statues. We're so close to having them complete. That's what's got me doing it. 6 more. 6 more. Oh, there were so many of them. This is the most I've ever had to do for any kind of collectibles quest ever. And you're not even collecting them, you're just interacting with them. And even with that, it's the most I've ever had to do in any game ever. Which, you know, not in and of itself bad. Alright, these keys are between these 2 boats. There's a pair of boats on the shore right here. It's right between them. This, you can take this viewpoint. I believe there's a little boat down here, or a boat will come and rescue you. If not, you can swim right for this dock and grab a boat and just come along the shore. If that's not to your liking, this Kakurega, Untitled Kakurega, and Kumano Kakurega both have a road that can get there. Pretty sure Takahara does as well. And it'll get you right here. You just step off and grab them. This is southern Kii Province. 30 keys. Alright. Next thing I want to do... I don't know if I want to get this. Because there is... Well, it doesn't have a quest marker on it. We'll go do that. We'll come at it from the shore. I'll take this boat around probably to about here and then come in at it. There's a cave over here. I know there is. But it's a legendary chest. Let's grab a legendary chest. We haven't grabbed one of those since, like, the beginning of the stream. Oh, that's not true. I think we grabbed a second one. So maybe 2. Now, stay close to the shore if you don't want the thing falling apart on you. It's such a short trip, though, that we should only get like 1 or 2 warnings that the boat is not meant for sea travel. If at all. Looks like I'm staying in the zone. Alright. I think this is as close as I want to get. And of course, there are bad guys here. So, there's a legendary chest there. Alright, we're outside of a cave. This is southern Kii Province. Your best fast travel, in my opinion, would be Takahara Kakurega. a road will get you about here. And you can come around. Or, if you just picked up the keys that we did, there was a boat that you could grab right at the keys. And you could come at them from the south like we are. Or you could fast travel into this viewpoint. And there should be a boat around here. There's definitely a boat here at this dock. Or if you start swimming for the location, a boat will show up to pick you up. So, to rescue you. Rescue boats. Rescue boats are cool. Alright. And I know there's 2 people guarding it from my last visit, just marking the chests.
I have to stay low.
So we are going to try to dual assassinate. They're oblivious, they won't see me. And they have no loot, so that's fine. This is the wrong chest. Oh, it's in the next cave. Yep. And they're gonna come look. Oh. I really thought there was 2 of them. That's alright. This is how you use the game mechanics against the bad guys. To keep you safe. You have loot. I'll take your 5 mon. Oh, it's a dead guy. Okay, there's 2 in there. Oh, and those are the 2 that I thought I was going after. I love that armor ability, I tell ya. No! I don't think the explosions are going to be big enough to get this. This might be a Yasuke only. I've never had a wild one that only Yasuke can get. Huh. So someone said that there was some advice that we can... that there's a narrow passage behind it. Maybe in here. I didn't notice. Yeah, right here. Nope. Guess not. Aha! Guess so. Alright. So I was right coming in from this side. That's a bad guy down there. Alright, so coming in this first cave that I thought the chest was in, and I was wrong. Come in here, dual assassinate these 2 guys, break the stuff here, and then you can crawl behind. And here is the legendary chest. Oni's Bite legendary trinket. Well, and because we are playing Naue, we have to check and see if it's better than what we have. Because what we have fits the playstyle. It's nice. 2% crit damage per mastery point in katana. I'm not using katana. So, I think I'm going to change to that aesthetic, though. I'm kind of getting sick of the Animus one. And we'll change that aesthetic. There we go. Some benefit to this for me right now. Alright, I can't fast travel out of here. But I do want to go here. I can't use that boat I brought in. Well, let's see if we can get a ride off this way. There might be a boat. I'm not seeing one. And I can fast travel out of here, but I'm like really close to my target. If I can find a way to climb up, it doesn't make any sense to fast travel farther away. Let's see if we can get up here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any handholds. There we go. We can get up this way. They're not handholds, but they will get us there. Oh, hey, the Jizo Statue. Alright, we'll grab this here. I see where I'm at. Alright. This Jizo Statue is in southern Kii Province. Your best fast travel points are going to be Tanabe Kakurega or Takahara Kakurega. Now, I just got the legendary chest here, and I ran along the shore. And you can climb up to the road here, right at the Jizo Statue. So, if you just got the chest and you're following along, and that's what we did, we're headed for those keys, but this is where we're at. So, I'm going to pick this up. 5 more to go. Now we're going to go get those keys. I love the auto-follow. With as much as they've given us to collect and whatnot, auto-follow is a godsend. Alright, these keys here are just next to the bridge above where the legendary chest is down here in this cave. It's Torika Cave. Again, your fast travels, best ones would be Tanabe or Takahara Kakuregas. I don't know if you would get there from here. Probably not. I don't see a road coming down from there. This is where we found the Silver Fox. But this is southern Kii Province. Grab those. And then we'll head off to the next objective. There is a potential itinerant merchant, itinerant trader here. I'm going to check that out. I see how that works. And of course, after that, we're going to head for some other stuff.
I don't care if you already paid a tax to the daimyo, to the shogun, or to the emperor himself. I want you to pay a tax to me.
You do not look like a legitimate tax authority.
Keep out of this. I'm collecting taxes here. All quite legitimate.
What you're thinking.
Okay, so this is an itinerant merchant. We just have to rescue her. This is what it looks like when you find one that hasn't already, like, sometimes, I don't know. I did find one that I didn't have to rescue once, I think, which means I might have rescued them already. I don't know. But this is what it looks like. So we're going to double assassinate. Oh, and she threw a kunai. Usually she doesn't do both. Sweet.
Thank you for your help. The roads are getting more and more dangerous these days. What can I do to thank you?
No trouble at all. I don't need anything in return.
And they just act like normal potential informants and scouts. But then... Oh, and this is gonna... Oh, no. It was just a normal one. Weird. Last time I did this, it unlocked a merchant for me. Ah, well. That's what happens. Alright, so there is this way. I don't know how many of them are left. There's a cave off this way. It has the leader of the Winter Raiders. And that is a quest. Ooh, change season. They'll be there. I'm sure they'll be there. What is that? Weird. New icon on Map Genie, so they just added something, and I don't know what it is. Oh. They marked it as an Easter egg. Well, cool. Maybe we'll do a tour for Easter eggs, too, at some point. All right. This is where I want to go, because there's stuff there. But I think I'm going to change the season, since it's potential. This might make this easier. It actually is probably going to be pretty difficult. In general. Alright, season change. We've got that marked. Let's guide ourselves there. It'll get us close. Oh, you know what? That's not what we want. Alright, here's what we want. We want to take the boat and go by sea. Nice. Handy that there's a boat here. Because, well, there's two entrances, really. There's a water entrance. And then there's a land entrance. Maybe we go the land entrance. The water entrance, which got me inside before, was a bit of a pain in the butt. Now that I'm thinking about it. Where is the back entrance here? So the back entrance is going to be up here. So we'll go into the back entrance. Right about there. Take the road up as far as we can. Going the right way? Yes. I ran into something. I don't know what I ran into. Let's go overland from here. Oh, hey, the road again. Is the road gonna go all the way to it? That would be super weird. That would be really weird. Yep, goes right to the back door of your cave. Your secret frickin' hideout. Awesome. Hey. Thank you. Alright, so in here, this is... We're too far away from... Oh, hey, bad guys. And... goodies down in there. So in here is the Winter Raiders. All of them that we haven't killed yet. We've only killed 2. So this might be a little busy. There's also a legendary chest in here. No, there isn't. There's a collectible in here. And I'm here, and I do not want to come back, and I know they'll spawn. So we're headed in.
Careful.
Oh, wow.
This place is on alert.
Cool. So it really, technically, this is definitely a back entrance. Like, they might not even know that you can get here from there. Somebody did, but because they built a structure. It's got very coffin vibes. Wow. Okay. Or maybe the Winter Raiders aren't here yet. Maybe they only do spawn in the winter. I don't know. But we are going to kill our way through. Someone saw that.
Could it be an enemy?
Yes. Yes, it could. Now, I haven't seen a white... Oh! There we go. There's 2 Winter Raiders right there. I haven't seen a white dot for the collectible yet. Killed some guys, though. We should head back out and do the... video thing that I forgot to do. Right about here. Alright. So this is Sandenbeki Cave. It is southern Kii on this little peninsula. This is where your Winter Raiders will be. All the ones you didn't kill. We got 2 of them this past winter. So, I don't know how many are here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 5 of them left. Or no, 5 total? 1, 2, yeah, there's 5 total. So we are gearing up to kill the other 3, which is good. 3 is better than going after 5 at once, but I'm really here for the collectible. These guys are just going to be in my way. Where I'm standing is the back entrance. It's a cave entrance. This road goes right to it, so your best fast travel is Tanabe Kakurega. The road will come right here. You can't auto-follow unless you know where it is, but this will show you about where to place your marker, and then you can auto-follow over. And again, southern Kii Province. I've already been in here killing a couple of dudes. So there will be a couple of corpses when we head in. But I just forgot to show people for the video, and I needed a convenient marking place for them. I have not found the collectible yet. Then again, I'm still about here. The collectible's off this way somewhere. This is a pretty big cave. Alright, I'm going to dual assassinate 2 of these guys. And hopefully throw a kunai.
You will not survive.
And I didn't. Hopefully didn't draw too much attention. No attention. I wonder if I could dual assassinate those Winter Raiders, because that would be kind of awesome. This is a chest, I'm sure. Nope, it's crops. So, yeah, there's going to be lots of hideout materials here if you want them. I'm not particularly interested. And we do have to keep an eye out for the things that we're here for. All right, all three of them right there. Bam, bam, bam. There's our winter raiders. Now we can either go after them, which I'm going to, or if you're coming in here, you can go after them or not. Having them marked helps you to know where they are. Wow, this place is set up for an assassin, I swear. Sweet. Cool. Hey, where's that dude's, like... I kind of need my kunai back, bro. Where are you? Your body. I think he fell through. Nope, there he is. There we go. Yeah. Not as clumped together as I thought. Still looking for that. Yep, here's two of them there. Close enough to see their health bars. Only Yasuke can move what? Where the heck am I? Is there a... There's no common crest in here. Why would there be something that Yasuke can move? Only Yasuke can move this. I still don't see the thing that it was talking about. There's our collectible over that way. Sweet. Oh, this thing. It's a movable object for Yasuke. To help Yasuke get up there, it looks like. Maybe. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's get off this way and get our collectible. Uh-oh. Kumu, the Winter Raiders. Hang on. Why are there 3 blue dots and then that person? Crap. Well, we're headed off here, so let's do this. Oh, they've alerted. Let's get out of here. Sobe, Winter Raiders. Oh, I hate that a lot. I hate that so much. Come on. Can I please see where I'm going?
Come.
No, I'm gonna head this way. Uh-oh. Yeah, this might have been a huge mistake. I can't really pass. We've got a problem. There we go.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, I figured that out. Hey, there's our collectible. Hehehe. Yeah, they can still see me, so let's go this way. Ooh. Now, I wonder if this is good enough. This was a botched job.
What?
That should have dual assassinated those guys.
Spread out and such.
Versus.
I am going to find you. Join up. We could use.
Alright. Alright. We can salvage this. Absolutely, we can salvage this.
Run while you can.
Thin our pursuers out a little bit as best we can.
I'm being targeted.
Oh, shit.
I will find you.
So, okay. Who we have in here is Akumu, Sobe, Hayate, and the Winter Raiders leader. Here's Hayate.
This note could help me find the rest of those Winter Raiders. It sounds like someone betrayed them.
Ooh, someone betrayed them. We love to see that. There we go. Yellow. Now he'll come looking for me. Ladder? I don't want the ladder. I want this. Oh, Jinbei. He's down too? See, a little cat and mouse is all you really need to do for this sort of thing. I think everybody else is pretty much chilled out. Yeah, these guys are pretty chill. Oh! That's one of them. Sobe. Now, go back to looking at that, whatever that is, bro. Because that's just awesome that you're doing that. I could throw a shinobi bell, but I need patrol. His AI
This letter
broke.
contains information that can be useful. More about those Winter Raiders and their whereabouts.
Alright, that's 3 of them. I think the leader is still walking around in here. They're gonna come looking for me.
Could it be?
From that direction. Okay.
That's a.
Alright. There's one of the people I tried to dual assassinate that got me into this mess. And I am missing somebody. I am missing the leader. I do not see them anymore. Maybe they spawned somewhere else.
What will I find here?
Huh. Alright. Here is the collectible. This was a tough one to get. It's off this direction, inside the cave. Ah! I can mark you. Oh, I can't place a marker? Well, we'll do that. That's right, I can track you. That's a Kumu. But yeah, this is about where it is. Like I said, it's a big cave system. Not much worth doing the video thing because we've gone so far off the rails. But there's the flower vase. The whole reason I went in here was for this. And maybe to mop up the Winter Raiders while I was here. But things went south, and, you know, you need to learn to adapt. Okay, we are definitely going after the last one, though, since there is only one. Not sure if I can get them both.
You think you're so smart.
I did get them both. Sweet. Oh, hey, and a chest. I'll grab the chest. I'm good with grabbing chests. Okay, looks like you're up top somewhere. Can't forget my Tumon. There you are. Still looking for me, looks like. Need to get him to look somewhere else. Maybe just be quiet. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, her. Alright.
Information about the Winter Raiders, and something about the Gobo Elder. I wonder why they have a grudge against him.
Okay. That was so... Man, what? Anomaly stabilized? What anomaly did I stabilize? One of these. There were 4 this morning. Huh. I wonder which one it was. There's the 5 Winter Raiders. They are dead. And there are still bad guys in here. So I'm going to continue to sneak. This looks like where we came in. Well, that's good. We can get out of here now. And we're out. Cool. Alright. Pick them up. I will mark the rest of the Winter Raiders later. I do want to check this Easter egg out since we're here. I'm not sure what it is, what it's about. We'll take a look. The only description is a bonfire. Oh, I see what it is. A sword in a bonfire. That is a Dark Souls reference. So that's the Easter egg. That's pretty interesting. Right, so in Tanabe. We're close. Which is close to the shrine here. There is a Kura key. So we might as well take a look. Before we head off to the shrine. Which is right there. Oh, this whole place is hostile. Alright then. There's an elite. Can't kunai him. Alright, I'm seeing no key. Good. Because the Kura is unlocked. Nope, there's the key right there. Alright. Lots of good stuff in here for you guys to pick up if you want. I'm gonna head back out of the bounds here. I'm gonna come in this way. I swore there was a swing location. Looks like it's just at that branch. We're gonna have to take this guy out. Oh, hey. You saw me.
They went down below. Surrender yourself.
Got him. Didn't realize there was two of them. There wasn't. First kunai did not kill him. Alright. Okay, where's that key? There it is. Looks like it's... might be on somebody? No. Okay. So, this is Tanabe. It's all restricted. There's some stockpiles in here to pick up if you want to mark them with your scouts. There's right about where I'm at is a key sitting on a hay bale. Somebody's guarding it, not doing a great job. We are in southern Kii Province. This would be your closest fast travel. I came at it from this side of the bridge, killed one, maybe two people. I'm not clear whether or not the first kunai failed or killed them and somebody else just saw. I don't know. But that's not the important point. There's a grapple point to swing across, and then you can come at the key from here. And it's just right there. If you're sneaky, you can grab it. Now you have the Kura key. I wasn't... see, there's the Kura right there. Wow, this dude was oblivious when I came out. Oh, he was patrolling. Okay. But there's the Kura right there. I'm gonna actually come over and unlock it, because I'm a cheeky bastard.
I get dumber every time I talk to you.
I get dumber every time I talk to you. That's funny. I like that. Alright, I need to get out of here. Here's our grapple point. Here. And we're gonna be out. So yeah, that was that. Alright, that's the Kura. Key for Tanabe. We've got a shrine right here that's only 2 prayer spots. Probably just going to go overland for that. This is what? The entrance? This is the entrance. Cool. This is Toke Shrine. Southern Kii Province. You can get there from Tanabe Kakurega, Misu Turarita Kakurega, or Takahara Kakurega. Those are your best bets. Only 2 prayer spots for knowledge point, though, is pretty nice. Marked 1 right there. Oh. Why is there a blue dot? I marked 2 of them. Why is there a blue dot? There's no warning here. I don't know what that is. It's a collectible of some sort.
I'd like to pray before I go to Kumano Taisha. It is here in the shrine grounds, but the outlaws make it unsafe.
Alright, we're going to pick this up. We're going to figure out what this is. The situation in eastern Kumano Sanzen remains critical. Spies confirm that the winter raider known as Hayate has intensified his attacks on pilgrims in winter. His ambushers operate in highly mobile units. They target Taisha entrances. Yeah, we've already taken care of that particular person, so we're not worried about that anymore. Sick people here. Alright, so here's the first prayer spot. It was directly in front of you when you walked in. Next one's like right behind it, so. Ooh, that person's not doing well. There we go. And there's our knowledge point. How many do we have left for the next 28? I know I've gotten more than 2. That means the number per rank is increasing still. Boy. Alright, there's a Jizo Statue there. I'm going to fast travel to Tanabe Kakurega. And we're going to go pick that up. I lost a kunai. It's alright. Come on. Why did you go off the road like that? That's lame. And here we are. Four more. Jizo Statue. We're still southern Kii Province, I think. Maybe on the corner of southern central. Fast traveled to Tanabe Kakurega to get this one. Here's a Jizo Statue. We've got 30 keys coming up that we're going to grab. not a lot of time to grab anything other than these sorts of things right now. Oh. Oh, no. This one right here. Grab our mount. And go after it. There's another one next to a Kuji-kiri. Might be able to squeeze all three of these in here. End on a good knowledge point note. Alright. I'm just going to go over to the dock and come down the stairs. And a boat. Sweet. Alright, these keys are at the end of a dock. This dock right here. Along this shoreline. We are west by southwest here of Tanabe Kakurega. And we are in southwest Kii Province. And we're going to grab these. And then probably finish off with the Kuji-kiri right there. Nice to have two things right next to each other. And that'll be our final knowledge point of the stream. Little Red Fox kit. Oh, that's a nice location for a Kuji-kiri. If there wasn't a big, giant rock sticking up, blocking the view. Although it could be part of the view. I think the boats are a bigger problem. Alright. These are right next to this Kuji-kiri. So if you came here for that, you've got a bonus. It's southwestern Kii Province, just along the southern shore here. Your fast travels are going to be Kimi, Idera, Pagoda, Gobo, Kakurega are your two closest. We came from Tanabe Kakurega because we picked up other keys on the way, and a Jizo Statue. So we got that. Now we're going to get the Kuji-kiri. Alright. This is Shores of Kii Kuji-kiri. It's along the southern shore, southwest Kii Province, due south of Kimi Idera Pagoda, and southeast of Gobo Kakurega. This is probably what we're going to end the stream with. A knowledge point, which is nice. Well, there's a food vendor off to the west, and a little shrine with 2 lost pages. And a quest target. That's alright. Let's see if we can get a nice... It's not terrible. I'll probably use the first one, though. I tend to grab those...
An oar against a strong tide.
I tend to get the first one that I find in my review of the video. Zen Master! Hey, complete all Kuji-kiri. Look at that. All Kuji-kiri are complete. That's a good way to end the stream. Thank you guys for joining me today on Twitch and later on YouTube. If that's where you're watching this, I appreciate you stopping by. My family's going through a rough time right now. I'm trying to do everything I can. I'm disabled. Can't work. So I'm trying to monetize this stuff. And I like playing and imagining there are some people keeping me company. So if you would like to help out, there are several ways you can do that. You can do all the normal social media stuff. You could give me a follow here on Twitch, and that helps out. Views also help out, of course. Over on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Like any videos that you view. You could just have them like on in the background while you're folding laundry, doing dishes, that sort of thing. And leave a comment on any videos that you view. None of that costs you anything. It's all free to you, and it will help us tremendously. If you are looking to maybe have a bigger impact, a more direct impact, and you are financially capable, feeling generous, if this helped you out at all in finding things you might have missed or are having trouble finding, or just found it entertaining, comforting to have on the background, any of that stuff. We also have a coffee account set up for the family that is linked in the About section for both the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel. So just click on that. Even in the description of each one of the videos, I've got that at the bottom of the description. When you come over on YouTube, for your convenience, I have every significant thing that we've done in the stream timestamped in the description. So if you come in and you have to click away and you want to get back to where you were, try to remember the last thing we did on the stream, find the timestamp for that. That'll get you approximately back where you were. Or if you're just looking for something in particular, those timestamps are there. They'll be helpful. There are going to be fewer of them when we start doing quests, because quests take longer than just riding around picking things up. Right now it's going to look a little daunting, a little busy, but it's just because it's a lot of low-effort stuff packed into one video. All right. Well, I guess that's it for this week. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Take care.